Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to share another platform with you guys. This platform is very, very new. In fact, although it's officially launched, our team isn't going to be launching until probably Monday or Tuesday. So what does that mean for you is you can create your account and be ready to purchase your package, your plan. In this platform, they call it a minor. Be ready on Monday or Tuesday. So as soon as we get the green light, and I'll talk a little bit more about that green light here in a second and why we're waiting. Um, we'll break everything down for you. As you guys know, when I share a platform with you guys, I'll give you some bullet points. You'll know from the from the first couple of minutes whether or not this is something you might want to get involved with. If you do, I'll go ahead and share the PDF, show you how to get started, show you the website. If not, no worries. You can wait till the next video. But I think this one here could be a gem. I really, really like what I see here. And again, we'll break everything down for you. Of course, I want to start off by saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you're going to get into Infinity Pi, that's the name of this platform. Make sure you do your own research and due diligence. Know that there is risk involved. Anything you do in the crypto space, in the passive income space, there's going to be risk. So if you're not okay with that, don't even get in. However, if you are okay, then only put in risk capital, guys, funds you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into Infinity Pi. This is a brand new platform, guys. I'm going to leave a link down below if you want to create your account. And yeah, this looks like this can be, a gem here. So let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. They do have a token. I think the token can easily do 100x, but again, no guarantees, purely speculating there. We'll see what happens here. So let's jump into it. Let me give you the bullet points, guys, okay? And I'm going to break it all down. I know you see a lot of bullet points here. I'm going to break everything down here for you so you can understand this. And then I'll go and show you the PDF to go into some detail on what I'm showing you here. So like I said before, guys, the platform is called Infinity Pi. It's a brand new platform. Right now, you can create your account, but I would recommend, again, I'm not giving you financial advice. Do what you want to do, but I'm going to wait to buy my miner, my package, until I get the green light, which is probably Monday or Tuesday. Okay. The reason why is because the owners of this platform, they've burned their admin keys. Okay. They did that today, actually, this morning. I got a message from the people that I'm connected to over in Asia. And they said, hey, they just burned the admin keys. Now, again, once they burn the admin keys, what they're doing right now is they're verifying the code. When I say they, I'm talking about my connections over in Asia. They're verifying the code right now just to make sure there's no backdoors, even though this was audited. And I'm going to show you that here in a second here. But they're going to just verify everything, make sure there's not, there's nothing, there's no, uh, you know, no issues with the code. Okay, so they're going to do that, and then they said they're going to give us the green light probably Monday or Tuesday. So, again, within the next 48 hours of when I'm doing this video, this will probably be ready to go, and then you can purchase your package. Now, that being said, there are packages, miners, right? They call them miners in this platform. Um, there are people buying them right now. Okay, and if you really wanted to buy them, you can go ahead and buy it. Me, I'm going to wait because I just want to make sure that everything is good with the code. And my people over there in Asia are looking at it right now, and I just want to make sure everything is good to go. Although they said, hey, 99%, everything's going to be good to go. We just want to just cross every T, dot every I, and make sure everything is on the up and up. So again, people are buying packages as we speak, and the team building has begun. As a matter of fact, if I go into their Telegram right here, and let me see if I go into if I go to their videos right here, you can see there's already a ton of meetings that are going on. I think this one here was in Malaysia. This meeting here was in Malaysia, and it was a meeting. There was several people who met there that were network marketers. You can see here, they were kind of rolling everything out. So this is a little bit, I'm not going to play the whole clip here. This one here, again, I'm not going to play the whole clip here, but this is another, I think this was the same meeting actually, or not. It could have been a different meeting. I'm not exactly sure because I don't understand this writing right here. But my point is that they're already building teams right now. This thing is getting ready to, take off. So that being said, let's jump into the main features, okay? Um, so the main features, okay, just launched. It's a DApp smart contract on the Binance Smart Chain. So you need to have USDT BEP20. Of course, you need to have BNB in your wallet to cover the fees. It revolves around quantum mining, okay, virtual mining machines. And these mining machines, they spit out Pi tokens. Okay, that's the name of their token. It spits out Pi tokens daily, 0.7% to 1% per day, depending on the miner that you have. So up to 1% per day, you're going to make passively until you hit 360%. So 3.6x of what you put in, you're going to be able to make that. And then if you want to continue, you'll have to go ahead and purchase another miner, or you can walk away. Okay, but bottom line is at 360%, you're going to cap out, and then you're going to have to go back in if you want to continue earning. That's going to be a key feature here when I show you the tokenomics and how this thing is designed to work, because the Pi token, it is designed for the price to go up. Now, again, what price will it be? I don't know. I can't guarantee that, right? I don't have a crystal ball. But based on the mathematics that I'm going to show you here from their PDF, it is designed to go up. Okay, so again, this can potentially be a 100x coin, okay, a 100x token. Is that guaranteed? Again, I want to emphasize it's not guaranteed, but okay, if you can make 1% a day or up to 1% a day until you hit 360%, and you have a coin that is designed to go up in price, it could be, gain on top of gain, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay. Now, here's what's cool about this token, by the way. You can, once you start earning these PI tokens, these Pi tokens, you can sell them straight away. You don't have to hold them. Okay. You can sell them straight away on PancakeSwap. Okay. So again, you can sell them right away, but here's the kicker. You can sell them on PancakeSwap, but you cannot buy them. The only way you can get these tokens is to get a miner. So previously, we've seen other platforms in the past where they had a native token. There was different types of swapping mechanisms or different websites that you can get on, and you can actually buy their tokens. You can't do that here. Okay, the only way you can get the token here, the Pi token, is if you get a miner. You can sell them on PancakeSwap, but you can't. You can sell them, but you can't buy them, and that's powerful because if you look at the notes here, whales can't buy and dump the token on us, right? A lot of times you'll see these whales come in, they'll buy these tokens on PancakeSwap, wait for a little price increase, and then dump the token on everybody. And people who are mining them or using packages to earn the tokens, they would get dumped on. You can't do that here. Okay, so again, this is not going to be a game for whales. People have to go in and buy miners to get these tokens, because that's the only way you're going to be able to get them. Okay, now the Pi token, it'll start at 0.001 cents. Okay, 0.001 cent. Will it stay at that price? I don't know. I don't think so. That's what it's going to start at. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about these Pi tokens real quick, because I want you to understand, the power, the potential with these tokens. Okay. So again, there's going to be 70 million tokens. Out of the 70 million tokens, 50 million tokens are going to be locked for 10 years in the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap. So out of the 70 million, 50 million tokens are locked for 10 years. Okay. There's also going to be 50,000 USDT that's going to be added, okay, because you need to pair it up. That's going to be added for liquidity. Again, the admin key will be renounced, so contract cannot be changed. Again, I told you earlier, I got a message this morning saying that the admin key was renounced this morning. So that's already been done. Also, out of the 70 million tokens, 10 million tokens are going to be for partners, right? Members like you and I. And then 10 million tokens, the remaining 10 million tokens will be for the team and future development. Okay, so again, all 70 million tokens are accounted for. That's kind of the breakdown. So the big thing here is you have locked liquidity for 10 years. And there's also, again, the admin key has already been renounced. Okay, now here's the profit loop. I call this the profit loop. They call it the infinity loop. I'm calling it the profit loop. The quantum miner is used 100% to buy tokens on a pancake swap and push the token price up, okay? The mining pool releases 0.7% to 1% per day. So that's what you're going to earn every single day passively. You can sell your tokens on pancake swap. You can't buy them, but you can sell them on pancake swap. Once your miner pays 360%, more miners need to be purchased, right? Because again, you're going to stop earning. If you want to continue earning, you're going to be forced to buy more miners. So more miners must be purchased. And then members must buy new miners to continue to earn, creating new demand to buy tokens. And it's a loop. They call it an infinite loop. I'm calling it a profit loop. Of it's designed for the token price to continue to go up. Again, will it go up? We'll have to wait and see. But on paper, it certainly looks like there's something here, right? So let's talk about this DAO partnership deal. This is important because this is time sensitive. This is very time sensitive, and I'm going to show you why you want to jump on this and take advantage of this partnership deal, because after October 14th, this will not be available anymore, okay? So from September 9th to October 14th, I'm doing this video on September 23rd, so this has already been running. So from now, whenever you watch this video, to October 14th, this DAO partnership deal is going to be on the table, okay? There's going to be 4 miners you can choose from. Miners, plans, packages, whatever you want to call it. There's going to be a $10 miner, a $500 miner, a $2,000 miner, and a $5,000 miner, okay? Those are the only 4 miners, aka plans, that you can choose from. Now, each one, you're going to have different benefits to them. So I want to show you this real quick so you understand how this thing works. Of course, the $10 plan pays out 0.7% per day. If during this period, this DAO partnership deals period, right, which ends on October 14th, you get a $10 plan, you're going to get 200 Pi tokens as a bonus. With the $500 plan, which there's only 1,000 of these available, and there's only 849 left, these plans pay out 0.8% per day. Okay, again, all of these pay out until you hit 360%. This one here pays at 0.8% per day. You're also going to get 500 Pi tokens as a bonus. But during this period, right, this promotion period up till October 14th, if you come in at the $500 plan, you're automatically going to get promoted to V1, okay, which normally, and what's going to happen after this period, to hit V1, you're going to need to do 20,000 of volume. So instead of doing 20,000 of volume, you'll be able to promote to V1 automatically with no volume requirement. You're also going to get 1 share of the global claim fee. And what's the global claim fee? I'm going to show you here in the PDF. But when people claim, there's going to be a fee, and you're going to get a piece of that, okay? At the $2,000 plan, and there's only 400 available, and right now there's 347 left, this pays out 0.9% per day, okay? If during this period you get a $2,000 plan, you're going to get 2,500 Pi tokens as a bonus, and you'll automatically promote to V2. Now, normally, to hit V2, you need to do 40,000 of volume, okay? With no volume requirement, you'll be able to get grandfathered to V2 if you come in at the $2,000 plan during this period. You're also going to get 2 shares of the global claim fee, and you're also going to get Z1 reward, which is 5%. Again, I'll break this down for you a little bit later when I show you the PDF. Lastly, there's a $5,000 plan. That's the plan that I'm going to come in at. And this one here, there's only 150 available. Right now, there's 82 left, okay? Now, again, just to be clear, I was told that they might provide more of these. But again, I'm not exactly sure. On the website, it's telling me that there's only 150 available. Now, this plan pays 1% per day. If you sign up during the promotion period, right, you'll get 5,000 Pi tokens. And here's the kicker. You'll get promoted automatically to V3, which normally will take 80,000 of volume. So people who sign up after after October 14th, for them to hit V3, they need to do 80,000 of team volume. Here you'll get promoted to V3 with no volume requirement if you come in at the $5,000 plan, the $5,000 miner. Plus, you're going to get 3 shares of the global claim fee, and you're also going to get Z2 rewards, which I'll show you that here in a second. Lastly here, if you refer 3 V3s during this period, right? In other words, you refer 3 people that come in at the $5,000 plan, you'll promote to V4 automatically with no volume requirement, which normally takes 160,000 of volume. Okay. So again, there's an opportunity here to jump ranks or get qualified for these different ranks with no volume requirement during this period, depending on what plan you want to come into. Now, you might say, well, what's the benefit of coming in at V2, V1, or V3, or V4, right? Depending on your rank in the affiliate comp plan, you're going to get a match on your entire group. Now, again, this can be pretty significant. I'm going to show you here in a second how this breaks down, but you're going to want to get the higher rank. Of course, if you don't want to build out the network and you have no intention of doing that, then this might not be so relevant to you. But again, why not come in at one of these bigger plans and get grandfathered into these higher ranks so you can take advantage of the affiliate plan should you decide to build it, right? Lastly, right here, and I'm going to show you the PDF and go into some detail here in a second if you like what you see, of course. Once you purchase a miner, aka a plan, you can't buy another one until you hit 360%. So this is not one of those things where, let's say you come in at 1,000, you want to go to 5,000, you top it up at you top it up and add another 4,000, and you're automatically at 5,000. No, that's not how this works. If you get the $1,000 plan, you can't get another plan until you hit 360%. And then if you want to go to the $5,000 plan, you can go ahead and purchase that plan at that point, but you have to hit 360%. You can't top up. So again, something that you need to know moving forward. And again, the referral plan, for those of you guys that like to build teams, build networks, of course, there's going to be a large number of you that just want to be purely passive. I get it. But those of you guys that can build a team or like building teams, there's a 5-level referral plan, 10% on your first level, 4% on your second level, and 2% on your third, fourth, and fifth level, plus the match that I talked about before. You can make up to 50% match on your entire team's daily earnings. So if your team is, earning daily passive income, you can get a match anywhere from 10% to 50% on that, okay, depending on your rank. That's why, hitting these higher ranks is going to be critical. And if you want to, have a no volume requirement, then go ahead and, get some of these bigger plans and you can do that. So that's kind of like the bullet point here. Of course, if you like what you've heard so far, I'm going to show you the PDF here. I'll break down some of the pages. I'm not going to go over everything. There's 47 pages in this PDF. I'll probably highlight a handful of pages. And then if that makes sense, I'll go into the actual website. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. This is the PDF. I'll put this in our Telegram. Okay, so if you want to go through this and review it, you can check it out inside of our Telegram. But let me highlight some of these different pages here. Again, I'm not going to go over every single page. I think there's a couple of pages here that are relevant or are important if you want to make an educated decision on whether or not you want to get involved with this. So you can see here, this talks a little bit about Web3, the evolution of crypto. I think you guys already know a little bit about that, so I'm going to skip all that. And let me jump over to, let me see here, decentralized exchange, okay? Let me see here. Okay, so this is ave.ai. Okay. You can see here they were audited by them. Okay. And then based on this audit, this is what they found out. This is what they found out. Due to the transfer of authority, unable to set whitelist. Due to the transfer of authority, cannot mint. Doesn't look like a honeypot. Contract is open source. Owner cannot tamper with balance. Doesn't look like a proxy contract. Slippage cannot be modified. No blacklisting. Administrator privileges abandoned. Cannot take back ownership. No trading cooldown mechanism, cannot add new issues. So I mean, these are all good, right? If you're looking at this from someone who might want to get involved, these are all good things that they found in the code. Of course, we're not taking their word for it. We're we have some people looking at the code, outside of this, right? Does this here AVE.AI's highest authority smart contract testing center provide a detailed report to provide the contract's fairness, transparency, and security. Okay, now let's jump into these different miner packages. Depending on the machine that you have, or the miner, right, or the plan, whatever you want to call it, that's going to determine your daily passive payout. Now, all of them pay out 3.6x, right? 360%. If you get the 500, right, you're going to make 0.7%. If you get the 1,000, 0.8%. If you get the 2,000, 0.9%. If you get the 5,000, you'll make 1% per day until you hit 360%. Okay. Okay, it says here, Infinity Pi tokens can only be obtained through the miner and cannot be purchased directly on the exchange. The miner can only sell Pi tokens on the exchange. Okay, that's a big plus because normally, these whales will come in, they'll buy a whole bunch of tokens, wait for the price to move up a little bit, and then dump. They can't do that here. Okay, for them to get tokens, they need to get a package miner. Here's a little bit on the referral program, as you mentioned before. Okay, 10% on your first level, 4% on your second, 2% on your third level, fourth level, and fifth level. And as far as the matching goes, you can see here, and this is why you want to get, you want to try to hit some of these higher ranks during this little promotion period. You can see here, it's a big difference here. So V1, as I mentioned before, you need to do 20,000 of volume. You'll get 5% match, okay, on your group. V2, that's the second rank. How do you hit V2? Well, outside of being grandfathered right into it or having that no volume requirement during this period, you'll have to promote a V1, right? Or excuse me, you'll have to have two V1s. Okay, then you'll have 10% match. Okay, V3, you'll have to have two V2s, 20% match. V4, you'll have to have three V3s, 30% match. V5, you'll have to have three V4s, 40%, and then V6, you need to have four people at V5, and you'll get bumped to 50% match. Okay, so again, if during this period you go out there and you help three people become a V3, how do they become V3? Come in with a $5,000 plan. You help three people do that, you're at V4. So you're starting off at 30% match. Guys, you want to take advantage of this, okay? If you don't take advantage of this, you don't have to, but it's just going to be harder to do. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to be a bad opportunity after this period, what do they call it, a Dow period, up until October 14th. After that period, it's still going to be a good opportunity, but you're going to have to go out there and do all the volume. Here you can, take advantage of the promotion. That makes sense, right? So let me see here. Wanted to also show you a couple of the pages on the token here. This is another cool thing right here. If you have someone, right, let's say typically we've seen other compensation plans that have a match. When you have someone on your team, let's say you have someone on your team that's a superstar and they hit your rank or pass you, then you will make a match on their volume, right? Here, if you have someone that hits your rank, you still get a 5% match on their team's earnings, which is pretty cool, right? So again, it's a lot, it's very fair. So that's another thing. Again, that's probably more relevant if you're building a team, right? Let me see here. Let me scroll back up here. Okay. So it says here, token destruction leads to reduced supply. The price of the token goes up, adjusting the balance between supply and demand for tokens, reducing inflationary pressures, enhance the stability of tokens. So this is just talking about the mechanics, right? The tokenomics of the token. So let's talk a little bit about it right here. It says here the destruction mechanism, slippage in selling tokens through pancake swap. It says here destruction of 5% of Pi tokens. So let's say a member or a player sells 1,000 Pi tokens, 50 Pi tokens will be destroyed. Okay, so they have a mechanism here where as people sell tokens, and people inevitably will, and there's nothing wrong with that, it's designed to support the price of the token and make it go up. Okay, so again, as people claim these tokens and sell them, the price is designed to go up. Okay, it says here, if the volume of transactions reaches 1 million a day, then 50,000 Pi tokens will be destroyed. 50,000 Pi tokens times 100 days is 5 million Pi tokens that have been destroyed. Okay, so again, think about the price of the token if you have that many tokens being destroyed, right? So it says they're a good cycle, able to achieve never-ending growth without fear of any artificial manipulation. Everything as the market moves into decentralized trading mode. And here's what I talked a little bit about earlier. Infinity Pi is a digital currency that operates on a publicly distributed ledger. It is supported by the Binance Smart Chain. The total supply will be 70 million. And again, I already talked about this, but this is the detailed breakdown, right? 70 million tokens. This is the issuance price. Pancake swap pool, 50 million. Total partners, right, to members, 10 million. And then the remaining 10 million goes back to the team for future development. 1 million to the technical team, 1 million to the direct governance, 1 million to the operations team, 1 million to ecological development, and 6 million for future NFT development. So again, that's the breakdown of the 70 million tokens. So here's the infinite loop, or the infinity loop. I called it a profit loop. This is just a visual of what I showed you in bullet point form, right? It says here the quantum miners used 100% to buy tokens on PancakeSwap and push up the token's price. The mining pool releases 0.7 to 1% daily. Again, you'll earn that until you hit 360%. The obtained tokens can only be sold on PancakeSwap after obtaining profit, right? That means after you hit your 360%, which that's significant, because if, let's say, you come in at the $5,000 miner, they'll continue earning until you hit 18,000, right? That's 360%. So 5,000 times 360% is 18,000. If you made 18,000 off of your 5,000, would you go back in? It's a no-brainer, right? So again, once you've maxed out your 360%, you'll go back in, which means you need to purchase another miner. Once you purchase another miner, this is why they call it an infinity loop, the whole thing starts over. The quantum miner is used to pay 100% to buy tokens. Mining pool pays out up to 1% a day, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just a perpetual loop of profit, right? Or at least that's what it's designed to be. Okay. So here's the price expectation. This is one of the things that they talked about here. 2023, by the end of the year, they're looking at it to do 100x. They want it to be 10 cents, right? It's going to be starting off at 0.001. Will that happen guaranteed? Of course, we can't guarantee anything, right? This is just kind of showing you what their projection is and what they're expecting. 2024, end of second quarter, they want it to be 1,000x, right? They want it to be $1. By the fourth quarter, they want it to be $10 per token, right? Which is 10,000x, right? Again, let's say it never does any of that. It just does 100x over the next couple of months. Would that be considered, a win, right? What if it only does 50x? What if it only does 10x, right? What if it doesn't do any x and stays where it's at, but you make 360%, right? You make up to 1% a day until you hit 360%, and the token never goes up in price and stays where it's at. Would that still be considered a win? In my eyes, yes, it would be, right? Because you could put 5,000 in, earn until you make 18,000, and if the price never goes up, just keep going back in, right? This is just showing you another layer of potential gains, because again, it's designed to go up. Now, again, will it go up? We'll have to wait and see. But it certainly looks like, it has the potential to, right? So here's the conclusion. Again, this is just kind of a visual of what I already talked about. You purchase a miner, you earn until you hit 3.6x. You can only sell on PancakeSwap. You cannot buy. So again, lots of cool features here. I already went over that, so I'm not going to go over it again. Let me see if there's anything here I wanted to hit on. I think there was 4 highlights: open and transparent, trends in sustainability, huge demand, stability. This is something else. I'll talk about this on another video. But here's I think there was something here I want to talk. Here it is. This is again just another visual of what they're expecting the token to do. They want it to do. And the cool thing about it is it's all math. They have it down to, a science, right? As far as an algorithm goes. If the cumulative balance in the pool goes to 500,000, the token will 100x. It'll do 100x. Okay. If the cumulative balance in the pool does 5 million, then the token will do 10,000 times, right? 10,000x. If the cumulative balance in the pool does 25 million, then you can see here it'll do 100,000 times or 100,000x, right? So again, they have it broken down to if this is how much is the balance pool, this is what the token will do. Again, if it never does any of this, but just does 100x, would you be happy? Right? Let's say it, like I said before, if it doesn't do any of this and the token doesn't move in price at all, but you make 1% a day until you hit 360%, would it be worth getting in, right? Huge demand right here. This is showing you a little bit about the 3.6 stock production. I think that's pretty much it. I think I hit on pretty much everything or the main points at least. Again, if you want to check this out, I will post this PDF in our Telegram. So make sure you join our Telegram. This is what the website looks like. I'm going to close with this. It's a pretty simple, straightforward. Again, it's a smart contract. It's a DApp. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. Okay. Again, you can see here, I don't have anything in here because I haven't bought a package yet. I haven't bought a miner yet. I'm waiting for them to give me the green light, and then I'll go ahead and do it at that point. But you can get your link. You can start building a team. You can create your account. I'll leave a link down below. You need to bind to your sponsor. So I'll, leave my wallet address down below if you want to do that. So again, pretty straightforward. This will all make more sense once we start, we start earning passively every day. These things will fill up, but you can see here, this is the way you purchase, right? Let's say you wanted to purchase a 2001, you simply have your wallet open, right? Because it's a smart contract. You need to have USDT, and you would just click on purchase, right? So this 2001, you can see here, there's 53 already purchased out of the 400. This one here, you can see here there's 150, right? Amount 150, the 5,001, and 68 already has been purchased, right? So I'm going to go ahead and purchase mine. As soon as I get that green light, probably on Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But, again, if you want to create your account and be ready for it, like you can see here, I have this wallet for this platform. I'm going to go ahead and send 5,000 USDT here. So, it'll be ready to go on Monday. Okay. So that being said, guys, I will leave, relevant links down below, and I'll put this PDF inside of our Telegram as well. This could be another platform that could potentially be long-term, and be something we can make some good profits with, or not. Again, I can't guarantee anything. That's why when you get involved with any of these platforms, you got to do your own research, and you got to only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. We've talked about that many times over the last, week or two, but only put in risk capital. Anyway, that being said, I will catch you on the next video, guys. Again, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that little bell icon if you haven't. That way you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. And with that being said, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.